Hi, this is Richard Robbins with my 60K store. In this lecture, we're going to learn about how to get links from Wikipedia. We want to use Wikipedia to give our site ranking authority because Wikipedia has a lot of authority and is very trusted. As you can see here, this is Alexa's listing of the top 500 websites on the internet. Wikipedia comes in at number 7. So really highly trusted, highly authoritative website. Here's an overview of the process of getting a link from Wikipedia. First of all, you need to find an article on Wikipedia that needs a citation. The article that you find should be related to your website and the products that you sell. Next, you're going to research a topic that requires a citation. You'll find out enough information so that you can then write an article that addresses whatever the citation is lacking. And you'll publish that article on your website. You'll then go in and update the Wikipedia entry and you'll include a link to the article that you have on your website. This is going to make it so that Wikipedia essentially gives a vote of confidence and trust to your website, which establishes your website as more of an authority. Here's how I'm going to do this for OnlineSafetyDepot.com. I'll type in site:wikipedia.org, and then I use my phrase here that I'm after, safety, because that's the industry that my website is in, and then I put in quotations, citation needed. I'll explain how this Google search works. The site: operator tells Google only look on this website, wikipedia.org. This is the phrase that I'm looking for, safety, and then I'm also looking for something on the page that says citation needed, and I put quotes around it because I want to tell Google that there has to be that specific phrase on the page. Well, as I go through and look at these entries that are on here, I see one about the National Safety Council, and just intuitively I can tell that that's probably something I could write an article about. As I pull up this article, I do a Control F or a Command F on Mac and I look for the word citation. Wikipedia uses citations to give credibility to the data that is published on there. And I see here this thing says citation needed for this sentence, that the National Safety Council has more than 55,000 businesses. I go to check and see what else is in here and I come across this one that says motor vehicle crashes are the #1 cause of unintentional injury deaths in the United States. Looking at this sentence, I think I can write a 400 to 800 word article that addresses motor vehicle crashes and that also uses some data to point out that it is the #1 cause of unintentional injury deaths in the United States. Once I have published that article on my site, I can come back in here and I can click on Edit so that I can edit this section of this Wikipedia entry. And where it says citation needed, in this section here, I will update that with a reference to the article that I have written and published on my website. What's going to happen when I do that is down here in the notes and references, there will be a link to my article. Then I'll be able to pull in the ranking authority from wikipedia.org as a domain and also specifically from what this page has for ranking authority. If we take a look now at this page, we can see that this page has a page authority of 55. Wikipedia allows anyone to make edits to different pages, but you may find that there's a level of trust that you need to establish to make edits on Wikipedia that will stick. In other words, it will not be overturned by an administrator or someone else, another editor in Wikipedia. The way that you establish authority as an editor in Wikipedia is by coming in and creating an account, and then going and making edits wherever you see a need to make an edit or a change. And oftentimes, you can find little grammatical errors, you can find sentences that need to be clarified and things like that. You may try doing a couple of different edits and establishing a little bit of authority with your Wikipedia account before you start creating articles and getting links from Wikipedia to those articles to establish authority with your website. It should be easy for you to go and edit 2 or 3, maybe 5 different Wikipedia articles to give them some clarification. Even if you just make very minor edits, you can establish authority with your Wikipedia account. Okay, I've written an article now that has addressed this specific sentence about motor vehicle crashes being the #1 cause of unintentional injury deaths in the United States. My article that I wrote, I based specifically on answering that question. I wrote an article entitled Motor Vehicle Safety Hazards Overlooked Because of Familiarity. And you can see down here that I've got a little graphic that I got from the CDC website. I reference the CDC report and the page where I got this information from. And so this article, because of this section of it, provides the needed citation for this National Safety Council article and the assertion that it's made in here about motor vehicle crashes. Now what I need to do is go into this section and click on Edit. And here where it says citation needed, I'm going to update this. In order for me to figure out how to update a link, I just look at one where one already exists. So if I look down here at number 6, the National Safety Council Board of Directors, I can come and look at this reference here, if I click on edit, I can see how they have made this link when they were creating this citation. I'll just copy that and then I'll use that as a reference when I go back and add my link. Click on edit here in my section, and where it says citation needed, I will replace that by the reference. So you have the open reference tag and the end reference tag, and then the citation, the URL equals. I'm going to take that and change it from the one they have there to my Online Safety Depot URL. This section here that says title equals National Safety Council Board of Directors, I will replace that with the title of my article. They have some other information here that is not necessary, so I'll pull that out and double check and make sure that mine looks like it's supposed to, and then I will hit save page. After I've saved the page, now you can see that instead of saying citation needed, it has this little number 5 next to it. I click on that, and down here in the notes and references, there's a link to the Motor Vehicle Safety Hazards Overlooked Because of Familiarity article that I wrote. If I click on that, then I can see that it links over to the article that I published on my site. And so now I have captured some authority from Wikipedia. As soon as Google goes out and indexes this page on Wikipedia again, then it will recognize this new link to my site, and it will give me authority from that link. Again, this is a page on Wikipedia that has a page authority of 55 out of 100, and I'm getting a link here from a domain that has a domain authority of 100 out of 100, which is the highest you can get. So this is going to help my site quite a bit once Google comes and indexes or recrawls this page and sees my link on it.